Colombia has a lot of beautiful things I like the world to see. However, in this video, I'm going to present you what I will include in a time capsule to show the legacy of my country. Sports. Selección Colombia. When Colombia's national soccer team plays, nothing is the same. It is one of the most important events in my country, and it's the day in which all of us become one. In 2014, Colombia's national soccer team made history when for the first time ever the team got to the quarterfinals in the World Cup Championship and became the third best soccer team in the world according to the FIFA ranking. Atlético Nacional. It's a team that has won the most championships, both local and international, in Colombia. It was the first Colombian team to ever win the Copa Libertadores, which is the most important soccer tournament in the American continent. It has overall 24 titles, 16 regional and another 8 international. James Rodriguez. James is currently ranked as one of the best young players in the world. He is praised for his technique, vision, and playmaking skills. In 2014, James moved from AS Monaco to Real Madrid, one of the best soccer teams in the world, for a transfer fee of 80 million euros, which makes his transaction the most expensive of a Colombian football player in history. He played the 2014 FIFA World Cup, where he won the Golden Boot as the top striker and was part of the Cup's All-Star team. On June 28, James scored both goals to defeat Uruguay 2-0 at the Maracanã Stadium, taking Colombia to its first ever World Cup quarterfinals. In 2015, and because of one of these goals, he won the FIFA Puskás Award for the best goal of the year. Radamel Falcao Garcia. In 2009, Falcao played for FC Porto, a Portuguese club where he won the Europa League. In 2011, Falcao became Porto's all-time top striker in international club competition and set the record for most goals in a European campaign. In 2011, Falcao was transferred to Atlético de Madrid for 40 million euros and led them to the Europa League and Super Cup in 2012, in which he finished as top striker for the second straight year and became the only player to win 2 consecutive Europa League titles with 2 different teams. In the national team, Falcao made his senior debut for Colombia in 2007 and has scored 25 goals, making him our all-time top scorer. María Isabel Urrutia. She was the first Colombian athlete to ever win a gold medal in the 2000 Olympics, which took place in Sydney, Australia. She got the title in weightlifting. Years after, she became a senator inspiring laws to promote sports and athletes in Colombia. Mariana Pajón. She is an Olympic gold medalist and BMX world champion. In the 2012 Summer Olympics, better known as London 2012, she won the second gold medal in the history of Colombia. Nowadays, she is holding the first place in the BMX International Ranking, UCI. Her achievements in BMX have earned her the nickname Queen of BMX. Katherine Ibargüen. She is a Colombian athlete competing in high jump, long jump, and triple jump. Nowadays, she holds 2 medals in the IAAF World Championship in Athletics, a silver medal in the 2012 Summer Olympics, and 2 gold medals, one in the 2011 Pan American Games and the other in the 2015 Pan American Games. Nairo Quintana. He is one of the most important cyclists in Colombia. Quintana is a specialist climber known for his ability to launch, sustain, and repeated attacks on ascents of a steep gradient. His best career results are winning the 2014 Giro d'Italia, as well as second place overall in the 2013 Tour of France and 2015 Tour of France. Music. Juanes. He is one of the most important musicians of my country. He has won 2 Grammys and 21 Latin Grammys. Apart from being an excellent singer, he is recognized for the social causes he pursues, especially peace. In 2008, when a diplomatic crisis was developing between Colombia and Venezuela, he, with the help of other musicians, created the campaign Peace Without Borders, where he performed in Cúcuta, a city on the Colombian-Venezuelan border, aiding to ease tensions between the two countries. in 2009, and with the goal of making the world aware of how Cuban people lived, he made the second edition of Peace Without Borders in the Havana, Cuba. Shakira. She is the most awarded Colombian artist. She has won 407 awards, including 2 Grammys and 10 Latin Grammys. Additionally, she supports important causes with her foundation, Barefoot Foundation, where she helps vulnerable kids. Thanks to that, she is now a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Carlos Vives. He is recognized because of his unique music style, in which he mixes sounds from Colombian music, vallenato, and cumbia with rock and pop. He has been awarded with 2 Grammys and is the most nominated artist in the Latin Grammys histories. Unlike Juanes and Shakira, Carlos Vives' music originates in Colombian rhythms, making him an ideal representative of our culture. Vallenato. It is a popular folk music of Colombia, which comes from the Colombian Caribbean region. In 2006, Vallenato was added as a category in the Latin Grammys Awards. The main instruments used in Vallenato are the caja vallenata, the guacharaca, and the accordion. In 2015, the UNESCO declared Vallenato as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Cumbia. This genre was born as a result of musical and cultural fusion of the native Colombians, Africans, and Spanish during colonial times. In 2006, cumbia was also added as a category in the Latin Grammys. The gaita, African drums, and the maracas are the main instruments used in cumbia. Literature. Gabriel García Márquez. He is considered one of the most significant authors of the 20th century and one of the best in Spanish language. In 1982, he won the Nobel Prize in Literature. He is best known for his novels such as 100 Years of Solitude, for which he won the Nobel Prize, and Love in the Time of Cholera. Álvaro Mutis. He received many literary awards, including the Prix Medix in France 1989, the Princess of Asturias Award in Literature in Spain 1997, the Miguel de Cervantes Prize in Spain 2001, and the Neustadt International Prize of Literature in the United States 2002 for the adventures and misadventures of Macarol, a volume collecting all 7 novellas about Macarol the Gaviero. Painting. Deborah Arango. Throughout her career, Arango used her artwork to explore many politically charged and controversial issues. Her subjects included nude women, the role of the Roman Catholic Church, and dictatorship. In 2003, she was awarded with the Cruz of Boyacá, the highest homage in Colombia. Fernando Botero. His signature style, also known as boterismo, depicts people and figures in large, exaggerated volume. He is considered the most recognized and quoted living artist from Latin America, and his art can be found in highly visible places around the world, such as Park Avenue in New York City and the Champs-Élysées in Paris. Movies and television. Sofía Vergara. She stars on the ABC series Modern Family as Gloria Delgado, for which she has been nominated for 4 Golden Globe Awards, 4 Primetime Emmy Awards, and 7 Screen Actors Guild Awards. She has also performed in movies like New Year's Eve, The Chef, and Hot Pursuit. She is currently the best paid TV actress in the world. Sofia's role in Modern Family depicts a traditional Colombian woman, showing the world an important part of our culture. Catalina Sandino. She was the first Colombian artist to be nominated to the Oscars in 2004 because of her role as Maria in the movie Maria Full of Grace. Thanks to the same role, she won Silver Bear for the Best Leading Actress in the Berlin Film Festival and won as well in the Independent Spirit Awards. Embrace of the Serpent, directed by Ciro Guerra, is currently the only Colombian film ever to be nominated to the Oscars as Best Foreign Language Film. The film won the Art Cinema Award in the Director's Fortnight section at the 2015 Cannes Film Festival. This movie shows the history of the Amazonic tribes in the 20th century, a story that is largely unknown in the world. Fashion. Talking about fashion, 2 Colombian events stand out: Colombia Moda and Colombia Tex. Both of them take place in Medellin. Thanks to them, my country has been able to stand out in the fashion world and show it the designs and trends that are part of the Latin culture. Colombia Moda is the most important Latin America fashion showcase. It's a 3-day event where people can experience the proposals of well-known designers and attend conferences in trends given by world leaders in the fashion industry. Colombia Moda is a network scenario with more than 11,000 buyers and 60,000 visitors attending each year. Colombia Tex is the Latin America trade show of textiles, supplies, merchandise, and chemicals for the apparel and home industry. This trade show counts with more than 10,000 international buyers, around 30,000 visitors, and more than $200 million in business opportunities each year. Culture. Barranquilla's Carnival. It is Colombia's most important folklore celebration and one of the biggest carnivals in the world. This carnival is a cultural event where people show the cultural varieties and folklore of the Colombian Caribbean coast. The Carnival of Barranquilla was proclaimed as cultural masterpiece of the nation by Colombia's National Congress in 2002. Also, in 2003, the UNESCO declared it one of the masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. Black and White's Carnival. It is the largest carnival celebration in southern Colombia. In 2009, this carnival was proclaimed by UNESCO as one of the masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. The main goal of the festival is to unite all the races and to share experiences together with tolerance and respect. The Flowers Festival. It is a festival that takes place in Medellin, Colombia. The festival is the most important social event for the city, and there is a classic car parade, a Paso Fino horse parade, and many musical concerts. The most recognized event in the Flowers Festival is the Silleteros Parade, which represents the skills of Colombia's farmers in the art of cultivating flowers. Thanks to all I have already shown you, Colombia is changing its international image, migrating from a violence reference into a cultural one. I can probably continue speaking about the great things Colombia has to offer, but I would rather invite you to come and experience it yourself.